They once took areas from northern Aleppo and Raqqa to Homs in the center, but the Syrian opposition's gains have been reversed in recent years. Fighters have fled from Homs, what was once their stronghold. Raqqa is now the capital of the Islamic State of Iraq and the Levant. Syrian opposition groups say the lack of will to remove President Bashar al-Assad by Western countries, including the United States, contributed to their losses. And the strongest groups fighting in Syria are the ones that have either pledged allegiance to ISIL or Al-Qaeda. Many Syrian soldiers and officers defected early on, but the creation of the opposition Free Syrian Army had limited success in responding to the government's brutal actions. More organized groups like Al-Nusra Front, Ahrar al-Sham and Jaish al-Fatha were able to take large parts from government forces, but dozens of other groups have also sprung up, including some declared as terrorist organizations. Those who left Syria joined others in exile to form a diplomatic front for a democratic transition. At first, local coordination committees started documenting the fight in casualties. They joined a wider group of leaders in exile who formed the Syrian National Council. Faced with criticism of not being inclusive enough, another body called the Syrian National Coalition was formed under the patronage of Gulf and Western countries. But none of these so-called umbrella groups had much sway over the escalating fighting on the ground. And last year, the High Negotiations Committee was formed in Saudi Arabia with the hopes of representing the opposition groups. But even that did not manage to bring together all the fighting groups. The opposition says while their friends held meetings, the Syrian regime's friends, including Iran, Hezbollah and Russia, sent weapons and fighters to back President Assad. A fractured opposition couldn't do much to stop the killing of hundreds of thousands or the displacement of millions. But as soon as partial truce gave Syrians a chance to come out, they used it to remind the world there is still opposition against a repressive regime. Osama bin Javed, Al Jazeera.